So, but when those fractions are converted into decimal numbers, so then we can easily compare them and we can see which fraction is bigger or which is smaller. So let's revise this topic, that how can we convert fractions into decimals. So fractions to decimals. Fractions to decimals. So like for example, if there is a fraction like this, let's say 7 by 4. So Zainab, can you convert
Yes,
it into decimal?
1 point
1 point.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21. Ma'am, 7, 1.7.
Right, 1.7. So you know how to convert them. What if there is 3 by 4?
3 by 4. Ma'am, then it will be 0.7.
0.75, right?
Yes.
So, like for example, if it is 2 whole 1 by 2, so then what is
2.
this? 2 wholes 1
Ma'am,
by 2.
we have to convert into decimal or number, whole number.
Decimal, decimal.
Decimal. Ma'am, first we have to convert this fraction into like this whole mixed fraction into a normal fraction.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll multiply 2 to the 4, 5. Pi by 2 we'll get then.
That's right. And then,
And then we'll solve it like normal.
all right, so then it
0.
is 2.5,
Yes, ma'am.
right? But
Yes.
actually, you can do it in another way like this. Okay, 2 wholes 1 by 2 is basically 2 plus 1 by 2. So you can say 1 by 2 is half, 0.5 now. So 2 plus 0.5. So this would be easier. It will
Oh,
be 2 by, like the
okay,
whole
ma'am.
number becomes the whole part. Like for example, if we are having 7 whole 3 by 4. So instead of changing it into the improper fraction, we can just say it is
Yes,
7 point something. Are you getting this point? So 3 by 4 we know is 0.75, so 7.75 is the answer,
yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes.
All right. So then I think so. This is the main point. So let's open the first worksheet so then we can discuss whatever it is. So the first topic is basically comparing the rational numbers. So mainly there could be fractions or so this one. First question I'm skipping for now. So this one. So compare each pair of rational numbers using symbols less than, bigger than, or equal to sign. So minus 2 by 4, minus 1 by 2. What do you think?
Ma'am, they are equal.
They're equal. Why?
Ma'am, because when you convert minus to by 4 into decimal, it is minus 0.5, and when you convert minus 1 by 2, it is 0.
Very
Minus
good.
0.
They are both zero. So basically, अगर हमें आपको याद है, these are equivalent fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
Remember that? They are equivalent fractions. 1 by 2. If you multiply 1 by 2 with 2, so then we get 2 by 4. We get 2 by 4. Equivalent fractions.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So next is 1.22 and minus 1 whole 1 by 3. What is
My
this in decimal? Minus 1 whole 1 by 3. So minus 1 point
plus, so plus 1.
1
Oh,
by 3.
0 point 0.3.
0. So this will become minus 1.3, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
now tell me,
Ma'am,
this is 1.22 and minus 1.3.
ma'am,
Which symbol
1.2
will
is bigger.
come bigger than, right? So now comes the
Ma'am,
this part.
ma'am,
Y-
ma'am, in the
y-
second question, we can solve without the um conversion because it has the minus sign with it.
Excellent, very good. So because this is a positive number and this is a negative number, very good observation. So positive numbers are always bigger than the negative ones. So
Ma'am.
very important, very good. So now minus 2 whole 3 by 5 and minus 4 by 5. So minus 2 whole 3 by 5. So I will write down minus 2 point because this 2 will go in the whole number. So what is 3 by 5?
0.6.
So minus 2.6, right? So then what is
Yes.
4 by 5?
Ma'am, it would be 0.8.
0.8. So you can also do like this. This is minus 2 something and this is 0 point something because there is no whole value. है ना? So we know that this absolute में बात करें तो this side is smaller and this is bigger because there are negative signs. So in negative signs, the bigger the number,
Numbers.
the
Uh, uh, yes, ma'am.
in negative
Ma'am,
numbers, the bigger the
the
number,
number, the
the
smaller.
lesser the value, the smaller the
Yes, ma'am.
value. Very good. So which one, which symbol will come?
Minus 0.8 is bigger.
That's right. Very good. So one is minus 0.9 and one is minus half. Minus half means minus
Minus 0.5.
0.5. So which one is bigger?
0.5
Very
minus.
good. So very good. So now this one 2.75 and 2.7. Which one is bigger?
Mm. Ma'am, 2.75.
That's right. Actually, there is a zero here, right? So this is 2.70 because this is not mentioned, so we can put a zero. And this is 2.75, so definitely 2.75 is bigger. So then minus 3.2, so definitely there would be a zero. Minus 3.0220 and minus 3.25, which one is bigger?
Ma'am, minus 3.20.
Very good. Very good. So now the third question. Third question is write each set of numbers in correct order from least to greatest. So least to greatest, which order is this? Least to greatest.
Ma'am, from smallest to biggest.
So what is the name of this order?
Oh, name smallest. Ma'am, ascending order.
Excellent. This is ascending order. Okay. So
Yes.
ascending order. So the biggest value will come on the right side and the smallest will come on the left side. So let's look at the first three fractions. Minus 1 by 5. What is the decimal value of minus 1 by 5?
Ma'am, one. Ma'am, 0.5.
5?
No, 0.22.
0.2. Very good. So minus 1 by 2.
Minus 0.5.
Very good. And minus 2 by 3.
3 to 0.6.
Very good. So these are the three values. Now, which one is the smallest?
Ma'am, 0 minus 0.6.
Very good. So we will write down minus 0.6 to nahi hai, but we will write down minus 2 by 3 will come first and then
Minus 0.5. So minus 1 by 2.
so 1 minus 1 by 2
By
and
2.
then last mein it
Minus
would
1
be
by 5.
minus 1 by 5. So this is the order from smallest to biggest. So now comes the this part. So you can see this is having two decimal places. So we will put two decimal places here as well.
Ma'am, but
Okay.
ma'am, we automatically know it's the smallest because it has the minus sign with it.
That's right. So which one is the smallest?
Z
Minus
minus 0.31.
minus 0.31. Very good. And then
Minus 0. No, sorry, not minus 0.30.
0.30 yeah 0.3 and the last digit would be 1.3.
1.3.
Right. Very good. So now comes this part. Which one? So let's convert it. Minus 2 wholes 8 by 10. So what will this be?
10,
Minus
8,
2 point.
0.8.
So
Two,
2.8.
8.
Right? 2
Yes.
or 2.8. So what will this be? Minus 9 by 10.
0.9.
0.9. Very good. So now the rest are fine. So which one is the smallest?
Minus 2.8.
So minus 2 wholes 8 by 10. And then which number will come?
Minus 9 by 10.
Minus 9 by 10. And then minus
minus
zero point
zero
0.8.
point 0.8
That's right. And lastly,
and 1.8.
1.8. Very good. So, so we will do this later on operations. So it says Tram knows that 1 whole 1 by 6 is less than 1 whole 2 by 3. So he
Yes, ma'am.
knows that 1 whole 1 by 6,
Yes, ma'am.
1 whole 1 by 6
Six
is
is
less than
smaller than
is
one
less
whole.
than 1 whole 2 by 3. So he knows that. So he wonders if this means that minus 1 whole 1 by 6 is also less than minus 1 whole 2 by 3. So he wonders okay, if this is true,
Yes, ma'am.
so this is true, right? So
Yes,
if
ma'am.
he put minus sign on both sides, so he wondered, okay, will this still be smaller?
No, ma'am.
So why not?
Ma'am, because when in the minus, the bigger the value, the smaller it will be.
That's right. Now it is not true. So if earlier we say 1 whole 2 by 3 is bigger, but now because there are negative sign on both sides, so you are right, it is not bigger. So we need to help Tram determine and understand the correct order from least to greatest. So least would be, in this case, the least would be
One whole 2 by 3.
minus 1 whole 2 by 3 would be
One whole two.
least, and
Yes.
minus 1 whole 1 by 6 would be bigger. Okay?
Greater.
And the reason can be, you can write down the reason, because in negative numbers, the bigger the number, the
Bigger
smaller
than
the value.
the value.
Okay? That's right. So I'm skipping this first question for now because we will discuss the second topic and then I will tell you. Okay? So I'm
Okay.
skipping this first question for now. So moving on to second worksheet. Let's see what is there in this. This is also recurring and irregular. All right. So now we can discuss the second concept. We are clear कि how can we convert or how can we compare rational numbers, right? So now we will do the second part, which is that express expressions as recurring and non-recurring numbers. So let's quickly discuss. So just like we have fractions and we can say fractions are either
Yes.
uh, proper fractions or improper
Improper.
fractions, or they are mixed numbers, right? So decimals are also having three different types.
Ma'am, recurring decimals, non-recurring decimals,
That's right. So the main two
terminating
types are
and
recurring,
non-terminating decimals.
recurring and
Non-recurring.
non-recurring. And then non-recurring can further be divided into.
Non-recurring, irrational,
No, no, sorry. No, no, sorry. There is one more now.
terminating, and
After
non-terminating.
terminating. So the first division is terminating,
And non-terminating.
right? So terminating decimals and
Non
non-terminating. So then non-terminating can further be divided into.
recurring and non-recurring.
Very good. So then this is further divided into recurring and
Non-recurring.
recurring or non-recurring. So now we can say a number, a decimal can be of three types. First is terminating, second type is non-terminating and recurring, third type is non-terminating, non-recurring. So
Yes.
let's take a few examples. Let's say what is 3 by 4?
Then 3 by 4,
Mhm. If we divide it 3 and 4,
0.8,
so 0 point, so 7 are 28, 2 and then 20, so 4 fives are 20.
0.75.
So 0.75 and the
And it's zero.
remainder is 0. So what kind of number is this?
Terminating.
This is terminating decimal because the division terminates after some time.
Um,
So
Ma'am, a
now what kind of number is, sorry?
ma'am, a terminating decimal is which ends after a few digits. decimal
That's
number
right.
that ends after a few digits.
Very right. That's correct. So now what are
Ma'am,
the recurring decimals? Like
ma'am,
we take 1 by 3.
ma'am,
If we
recurring
take
are a non-terminating decimal in which a digit or a group of digit keeps repeating after the decimal point, like 7.523, 523, 523.
That's right. So for example, you should know few examples also. 1 by 3. Okay? If we divide 1 by 3, so it will be 0.3 every time, it will be 9 and the remainder would be 1. Then you will add a 0, then again it will be 3 threes and 9. And this division keeps going, right?
Yes,
So this is basically 0.333 and in finite time this 3 is coming. This is never stopping. Or you can write down recurring numbers like this, zero point 0.3 with a bar,
yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So like just now you said there can be a pattern also which is repeating. So for example, if a number is na
5,
0.567,
6, 7. Then it
567,
became 5, 6, 7. But
and
to
so on. So then we
ma'am,
can write it down as
5, 6, 7 with
0.567
parallel.
with a bar, right?
Yes, ma'am. Bar.
So because this shows that this is the pattern which is repeating. Actually, do you know that there are few fractions which are recurring decimals, but the repetition starts after some time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
It
there are
can.
few numbers. We will see those numbers in the worksheet. So like pehle to it will be like this 0.16 and then there is a repetition of 2 for example
Yes.
2 2 2 2. So this is also called a recurring number because now the repetition is there and now there is a recurring. So we
Ma'am,
will write it down like this 0.16 and just the bar on the 2. See?
ma'am, now so it's infinite time, so it is recurring or
Yes, it is recurring.
non-terminating.
नहीं it's a
Non-terminating.
recurring. No, 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 no. Non-terminating. Non-recurring नहीं है ये. Now it is repeating, so it will be recurring. ठीक
Yes,
है?
ma'am.
So when we will encounter the fractions, we will, confirm this thing also. So now lastly, non-recurring, non-decimals, non-terminating, non-recurring. For example, the famous example is pi, which is 22 by 7.
7, yes.
So, if you divide 22 by 7, so this is, 7 threes are 21, then
21,
1 is the remainder. So now it will be 10, so 7 ones are 10, 7. अब देखिए the remainder is 3. So on every step, the remainder is different. So that's why the digit here will also be different. Now it's 30. So
yes.
7
4.
fours are 28. Now the remainder is 2, 20. So
Oh,
7 twos are
yes, ma'am.
what,
Yes, ma'am.
14.
20. Yes,
Now
ma'am.
the remainder is 6. So
6.
you can see every time the remainder is changing. It was 1, then it was 3, then it was 2, and now it is
6.
6. So every time the remainder is different. That's why there cannot be any pattern. Every time we will get a different digit. Okay? So this is a good example of non-terminating, non-recurring decimals, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now because we are talking about rational and irrational numbers, so which of these three types are rational and which is irrational?
Ma'am, which the 3, 3
Out
by
of
4
these
and 1.
three. Nee, out of these three types,
Oh,
we have learned about three types, na?
yeah.
Terminating, recurring, and non-recurring. So which one is rational and which one is irrational? We have divided
Ma'am,
decimals into three groups. So what do you
yes,
think? Terminating are rational or irrational?
rational.
They are rational, right? Recurring decimals are also
Rational.
rational. And the
And non-terminating,
non-terminating, non-recurring are,
non-recurring, irrational.
they are irrational, right? This is the group which is irrational numbers. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope this is clear till this point. So now let's go back to that first question, which we skipped earlier. Like this is opened. Okay? So now let's do this question. So question is, determine if each expression is rational and irrational and explain why. They have done one for you. So the real number is pi So rational or irrational? It's an irrational number. And the explanation is it is an irrational number as it cannot be written as a decimal that ends. So that ends mean
That and it keeps going on.
the that ends का मतलब है कि they are saying it's not terminating,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And that repeats. Repeats mean it's
Recurring.
not recurring.
Recurring.
ठीक है?
Recurring.
Recurring. So that is what it means. कि pi is not terminating or recurring. So pi is an irrational number. So now comes the second one. Do you think what kind? पहले हम देखते हैं जैसे ये हमें पता है कि it's non-recurring, so that's
Yes,
why we
ma'am.
said it's irrational. So now what kind of decimal is this second one?
Ma'am, it's a terminating decimal.
And what would be the type? It would be
Ma'am, rational.
rational. And what would be the explanation?
Ma'am, because it is terminating
That's right. So because the division, the
and
decimal ends,
yes, ma'am.
so that's why, right? So next is square root of 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Square root of 3.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we have converted into like
No, no.
this.
I will tell you a hint about square roots. So roots may the roots which are
Yes,
solvable. जो solvable roots है ना, like for example हमें पता है square root of 100 is 10,
yes,
square
ma'am.
root of 4 is 2, square root
Yes,
of
ma'am.
9 is
3.
3. So जो solvable roots है ना, they are rational, right?
Yes,
और जो
ma'am.
non solvable है ना, जिनका आंसर डेसिमल में आता है, non solvable roots,
So
they
they're
are not
irrational.
fully, they are irrational, right? So there are a lot of roots which are irrational, like for example अगर हम square root की बात करें, square root of 1 is,
Irrational.
क्यों? इसका आंसर तो 1 है ना.
Yes.
So this is
So
rational.
rational.
Now square root of 2 is,
Square root of 2 is, ma'am. Uh, uh, ma'am, there's no square root.
अच्छा let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you कि roots को कैसे देखना है. Just one second. Roots में ना देखिए आपको कैसे पता चलेगा solvable roots कौन से हैं. देखिए, do you know the if I'm writing a number here and a square number here. So do
Uh,
you know the square numbers?
no,
If I'm
ma'am.
writing 1 here, what is the square number of 1?
1,
1 itself. What is the square number of 2?
2,
Hmm? 2 का square.
2, ma'am.
हाँ? नहीं
Ma'am,
square
2,
number. 2 का
square
square. Okay.
2. Okay,
2
ma'am.
is multiplied with itself 2 times.
4.
It is 4. ये आपने 5 क्लास में किया था ना square and cube numbers.
No,
What is
ma'am.
3 square? नहीं किया.
No, ma'am.
आपने ये अभी 6 में भी नहीं पढ़े square and cube numbers.
नहीं, मैम.
अच्छा
अभी तक नहीं
चले
पढ़े.
इट्स ओके. चले देख लेते हैं. 3 का स्क्वायर क्या होता है? 9.
मैम, 9.
3 is multiplied with itself 2 times.
Yes, मैम.
4 का स्क्वायर क्या होता है?
16. 16.
16. Very right. 4 square is 16. So 5 square would be
20.
25. 6
Yes.
square would be
36.
36. 7 का square would be 40.
49.
49.
9.
8 का square is 64.
64.
9
Yes.
का square is
9.
81.
81. And
And 10 का square is
100.
so Zainab, just look at this. In first 100 numbers, how many square numbers are there?
10.
10 only. ठीक है.
Yes, ma'am.
आप अगर आप इन numbers का square root लेना, अगर मैं कहूँ square root of 1, तो the answer is 1.
1.
Like it is a reverse operation. Square root of 4, the answer is
16.
2. 2.
2.
जब हम
Okay.
2 का square, like it's a reverse operation. We are going back to the number. We are getting the number back. अगर मैं किसी
Okay.
नंबर का square करूँ ना और फिर उसका
Yes.
स्क्वायर रूट लूं तो आई गेट द नंबर बैक. अब देखें व्हाट वुड बी स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 9?
3.
3, राइट. What would be square root of 16?
8,
4. क्योंकि
4.
हम इसको कैसे लिखते हैं, हम इसको लिखते हैं 4 स्क्वायर का स्क्वायर रूट.
Yes,
So the
ma'am.
square root and square get cancelled now, so that's why it is 4. So अब square root of 25 क्या होगा? 5.
5, 5.
Square root of 100 क्या होगा?
10.
10 होगा. ठीक है, it's a reverse operation. So now what about the rest of the numbers? 1 से 100 तक 10 numbers are completely solvable. What about the rest of the 90 numbers?
Ma'am, they're not solvable.
They are not solvable and
Yes,
their
ma'am.
root is irrational. अगर मैं किसी का भी रूट लूँ ना, जैसे I can take square root of 2, that is irrational. Square root of 5 is irrational. Square root of 99 is irrational. Square root of 82 is irrational. Are you getting the point?
Yes, ma'am.
So out of the first 100 numbers, only 10 numbers are solvable square roots. तो बाकी के
Yes,
90 numbers है ना, वो they are non solvable.
not solvable.
They are not solvable.
Yes, ma'am.
और अगर मैं क्यूब नंबर्स की बात करूं तो वो तो इससे भी कम है. इसका मतलब देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ रूट्स व्हिच आर
Mm,
irrational number. ठीक
yes,
है.
ma'am.
So now after this, just keep this in mind कि only those numbers when there is a root and inside there is a square number, so that is only the solvable root. So now just look at these two roots जो आपके पास इस worksheet में है. One is square root of 3. So now tell me, is 3 a
Yes.
square number?
No, ma'am.
So it would be,
Irrational.
it will be irrational number. And in the reason you can write it down because this is a
Ir-
non-solvable root.
Non-solvable. Uh,
Okay, root.
yes, ma'am. It's also non-recurring.
No, it's not non-recurring because that is a decimal. That should be a decimal. This is not a decimal. This is the concept of root.
Ma'am, but when we solve it, we get non-recurring.
So, like, how would you solve it?
Ma'am, our ma'am, when our ma'am made this table on the board, she had solved everything. Like she had made everything into decimals.
So we can find the decimal through calculator, but the
Yes,
calculator is not allowed, na? If you
yes, ma'am.
solve, you cannot solve square root of 3 manually,
Yes,
but you
ma'am.
know that the answer should be a decimal number,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And this is not a whole number. So then it is a rational number. If the answer
Yes,
of a root is a whole number, so then it is solvable root. और उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? Rational है.
mm,
अब देखिए,
rational.
if I want to find square root of 8, so it's very difficult. We cannot do it without calculator. We can solve it through calculator. Maybe उन्होंने calculate की हो value. So calculator say, but ये अब मुझे ये पता है कि if the square root of 4 is 2, so square root of 3 would be less than 2. So 1 point something इसका answer आएगा. But I don't know exact value without the calculator.
Ma'am, 1.73205.
So have you solved it or it was just written on the board?
No, no, ma'am. It was written on the board when ma'am.
That's what.
So we didn't do it from the
Hmm.
worksheet. We didn't see it from the worksheet. Ma'am draw the table on the board.
Hmm.
So we saw
So
just
have
the
so
fraction
do
from
you
there.
know कि square root of अगर ये पेपर में आ जाता है,
Hmm.
so how would you know square root of 3 किसके equal है? अगर for example पेपर में आ जाता है square root of 5, so what will you write? Will you write rational or irrational?
Ma'am, it is irrational.
So what about if there is square root of 64? So now,
Irrational. No, not irrational. It is rational
so why?
because it's 64.
Because the result is 8. So here the result is 2 point something, which you
Yes,
cannot
ma'am.
find manually. You need a calculator for that, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's what I'm saying ना कि you cannot find the value of this decimal without calculator. So आपके पेपर में तो ये दिया होगा ना, तो how you will decide कि which one is rational, which one is
Mm,
irrational. So you will see
ma'am,
the
we will see
one
if it.
which is solvable, that is a
Yes.
rational number. So you don't need to know the exact value. And the one which is not solvable, which is giving you a decimal, so that is irrational, right? So
Yes,
now you
ma'am.
can see square root of 100. So what do you think?
Square root of 100. Ma'am, it is rational
It is rational. So by
because it
because
is a solvable.
it is solvable root, or you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
say, so it gives you. 10 in the answer.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. So 10 is a rational number. क्योंकि 10
Yes,
को हम
ma'am.
लिख सकते हैं ना 10 by 1 p
Yes,
by q
ma'am.
में. That's why. अच्छा, what about this one? 2 by 3.
Ma'am, it is a rational. No, 2 by 3. Okay, ma'am. 2 by 3.
Hmm.
It is, ma'am, a rational number.
It is. Can you
Rational.
convert 2 by 3?
Ma'am, we get 0.666
Hmm. With the bar.
and yes, ma'am, it goes on.
Repetition. So it's recurring decimal. So recurring decimals are
It,
rational. And the reason would be,
because it is a
so
recurring.
recurring.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
it's recurring decimal. So that's why. What about 3.333?
Ma'am, again, it's rational.
So even if it's a recurring or it's terminate, so in both
It's
cases it is.
rational.
Hmm. What about the last one?
Ma'am, 18.2452. Ma'am, it is recurring.
It is recurring.
Yes, ma'am. So it is rational.
Very right. It's also a rational number. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, now let's look at this question. Alright. So
Mm.
they are saying solve the following and write them as recurring or terminating.
So, ma'am, first we have to write them in decimal, and then if they
Hmm.
we have to make them recurring or it
Then we
terminating.
will we need to decide now. Identify. Can you see? Identify. Solve. Solve means we will convert it into
The decimal.
decimal. And identify. Identify means we will say after changing them into the decimal form, we will say either they are recurring or terminating. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So 1 by 2,
Ma'am, 0.5.
0.5. And this is
Ma'am, no terminate.
terminating.
Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
terminating.
What is 3 by 5?
0.6.
0.6. So it is also terminating decimal. What is 4 by 6? 4 by 6 का मतलब है 2 by 3. We have just solved 2 by 3. 2 by
Yes.
3 का आंसर क्या आता था? अभी आपने मुझे बताया था 0.6 with a bar.
Yes,
What kind of
0.6.
decimal is this?
Ma'am, it is a recurring decimal.
Recurring decimal. What is 1 by 13?
1 by 13.
1 by 13.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's
Z
solve it.
and
We will put 1 inside and we will divide by
13.
13. Now,
Zero.
if I put a decimal, so this will become 10. But 10 is not enough. I need another 0. So then I will put a 0 here and this will become 100.
100.
So now 13 into which number is closest to 100?
26, 40, 52. Ma'am, 52, 13. 7 are. Yes, ma'am, 7. 9.
91?
0.07.
91.
91.
So now
And then
9 and
9.
90. So ab 13.
0.
6 are
Yes, ma'am. It's 88. 78. Yes.
78. So 12 is the remainder. So this will be 120. So
91.
now
104.
104
Yes,
and
ma'am.
13. 117.
Yes, ma'am.
8 or 9. So 13 nines are 117. So now 3 remainder.
3 years.
So what to do now? It will be
Uh,
30.
Word
So
0 again.
when it is does not when there is no repetition, so at least you need to see up till 5 decimals. All right. So now
Uh,
30, 13 into what is close to 30?
Ma'am, 226.
2, 26. Now 4 is the remainder, 40. So
Ma'am,
then 13, 26, 39. 13 threes are
39.
39. So now what happens? What is the
1, ma'am.
remainder now? 1 is back.
But
Can you see? 1 is
yes,
back in the remainder. Uh, जो start जहाँ से किया था. So now you can put this 1 0, but this 1 0 is not enough. So to put another zero, you will put a
Yes,
zero here as well, right?
yes, ma'am.
So then again the same pattern. 13 sevens are 91. And then again the same pattern repeats. So what is the repeating pattern here?
Ma'am, 76923
नहीं नहीं जीरो जीरो से स्टार्ट हो रहा है पैटर्न 0 7 6 9 2 3
0
और इस सारे
then
पे क्या आ जाएगा
bar
बार आ जाएगा ठीक है सो 13 इज 0
zero point zero
0.076
seven 923
923 with the bar. What kind of decimal is this? This is a
recurring.
recurring decimal. So 8 by
Recurring.
16.
Ma'am, so 0 point.
ये 2 by ये अगर इसको डिवाइड करें तो एक्चुअली ये 1/2 है ना
Yes,
8 by
ma'am.
16 तो
Zero
1/2
point
क्या होता है
zero point five.
0.5
Five.
terminating. Very good. 7 by 9.
Ma'am, it will be
Mhm. 7. We will put 7 inside and we will divide it with 9.
9.
So it will be 0.70. So 9
Yes, ma'am.
sevens are 63.
Yes, ma'am. 63,
7.
sir.
And
7 and
every time, it will be 7 here and it will keep having
yes,
the
ma'am.
same, we will be having the same remainder every time. So this is 0.7 with the
No, like bar on top.
very good. So 7 is the number which is repeating itself. So
Sir,
this is also recurring.
yes,
So
ma'am.
what about the last one? Is it terminating or recurring?
Mm,
We
so
can
it,
multiply this fraction with 4. So ये आपके पास
yes,
96/100 आ जाता है. तो 96/100 को डेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करें तो क्या आता है? 0.96.
0.96.
तो इट्स अ terminating decimal. ठीक है बेटे? Is it clear?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Alright. So now comes this one. Acha, now Zainab, there is one observation which you need to make. So apart from there are some special divisors in math. Okay.
Yes,
Like for example, you have seen 13 here. When 13 was the divisor, so what
yes,
kind of number was that?
ma'am. It
It
was
was a
recurring.
recurring decimal. When 3 was a divisor, the recurring decimal again. When 9 is the divisor, it's again a recurring
Recurring.
decimal. Same is the case with 7. When 7 is in the divisor, most of the time the number is a recurring decimal. So
Yes, ma'am.
22/7 जो हम कहते हैं ना पाई की वैल्यू सो ये 7 ये इसकी ट्रू वैल्यू नहीं है सिर्फ जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हम ये यूज करते हैं क्योंकि 7 डिवाइजर तो रैकरिंग नंबर्स का होता है ना ठीक है
Yes,
ये
ma'am.
आपने याद रखना है सो आप देखें इसमें आपने ये सारी बातें माइंड में रखनी है कि देयर आर स्पेशल डिवाइजर लाइक देयर आई कैन सी 7 here so I am hoping that this will be a recurring decimal I can see 9 here can you see
Yes, ma'am.
and then I can see 7 here again
Yes,
11
ma'am.
here,
Um, 3.
3 here. That's right. And this will also be 2/3. So 3 here as well. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So they are all probably, they will always be recurring. Now let's look at the second type. So I know the ones where the denominator can be converted into 10, 100 or 1,000. So this 20 will be terminating.
Yes,
This will
ma'am.
also be
Tell me,
terminating. This should also be terminating. This also, this
ma'am.
also,
3/5.
this. Anna? Because we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
convert it into 10,
Ma'am,
100
8
and
by
1000. Sorry? 3 by
5.
5?
Yes, no, ma'am. I will. You done.
ठीक है. So now let's quickly see. Yeah, are they giving us the same answer or not, right? So 2/3 तो हमें पता है it's 1 point, sorry
So
0.6
0.
with the bar. So is
Yes,
it recurring or not non-recurring?
ma'am. It's recurring.
ठीक है. 11/12.
11 by
We will put 11 inside and we will divide
yeah,
it with
12 outside.
12. So
So
0
0.
point
Yes. 110. We have this is 12, 24, 24, 48.
9s are because 12 tens are 120 होता है ना 12 nines are so 9 twos
12,
are 18 or 108 so 2 is the remainder so now it's 20 so 12 ones are 12
12. Then we get
we
8.
8 it will
Yes,
become
ma'am.
80 so 12
Yes. Um, 4, 5, or 6,
6
6.
27 72 now remainder is 8 now
Yes.
every element will be 8 so what is the value of this 0
0,
9 was 6
6 is the
but of what
6.
6 only because 9 is now this is also random decimal even if the addition starts after something that is also considered as random decimal so 1 by 3 is 0.3 with bar so this is also stacking so is this stacking by 5
2 or 5. No, ma'am, it's not. It's
it's
terminating.
combinating right 8 by 11 11 is a special divisor right so
Yes,
8 by
ma'am.
11 would be tracking
8,
addition they're adding same 80 so 0 0.7 77 3 30 and then 11 twos are 22 8 80 so what is the repeating pattern 0.72 with a bar it is also tracking so 5 by 12 we 12 is the divisor which gives you a repetition after some time
yes, ma'am.
so are you ready to solve the rest on your own you've already learned it now
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
alright so then you can this is the only question so can you solve the rest on your own or do you want to do it together
Now you can solve them on my own.
alright so you need to remember that 3 7
Mhm.
9
Eight.
11 13 they're all special divisors and
Yes,
12 1 is a random divisor it will give you a random number the repetition starts after 1 right
yes, ma'am.
so that we can check this 5 as well it kind of decimal answer is 5 by 12
Okay, 12. Now it should be recurring.
that's right but repetition should be after a mile so
Yes,
let me divide 5 inside and by after it will be 0 point and 50 so
ma'am.
it will 4 are
48.
38 then 2 20 so 12 ones are 12 then 8 comes 80
Yeah,
18 12
6.
6
Yes,
72 then
then
8
8 can
80 that's right so what is the repeating pattern 0.41 6
6.
with the
That.
dart
Yes, ma'am.
okay so that is a special divisor which is your repetition starts after a while okay and you need to remember sometimes they ask the question in paper also that is 22 or 7
Yes, ma'am.
is the rational
No, no, ma'am.
no why not
Ma'am, because we know it's all, it's on.
so 22 or 7 is value of pi now actually pi is a rational number yes
That's because it's not recurring.
so pi there was so when you use question of yes so we say pi is equal to 22 over 7 lekin pi to irrational number and irrational number not written in form of fraction
Yes,
pi
ma'am.
irrational number cannot be written as fraction so how is pi is 22 over 7
No,
this is
ma'am.
like we are like growing definition so pi is not 22 by 7 so 22 by 7 is approximation of pi
Yes,
this is not a bad value okay this is just an estimated approximate value
ma'am.
okay, it's the closest value which is almost equal to pi okay so 22 by 7 sometimes they ask question in paper that 22 by 7 is rational or irrational and students think they call this value pi is rational so 22 by 7 is also irrational okay that is the wrong thinking because this is not a exact value of pi this is just an estimation used for sake of questions right
Yes, ma'am.
okay so now let's see the next topic is we will just have a short intro so I can write for more so next topic is addition and subtraction of
Rationals.
rational numbers addition and subtraction of fractions basically
Yes, ma'am.
so what are the steps while we add fractions
Ma'am, first we need to make the denominator same,
that's right make denominator same
and then we can solve it very easily. Like we have 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. We can make both the denominator 4, and then we can solve it.
sorry
We can
what
make both 3 by 4. 3 by 2, sorry.
we have two denominators all the same let's say we were 4
4, yes,
so
ma'am.
how are you going to do that
Ma'am, we
you
like
can
3
just
by 2.
that's right and so
So
2 by 4
plus 3
plus
by 4,
4
by 4.
that's
6
right
by 4, 5 by 5.
8 by 4 so that's right 8 so while adding or subtracting fractions we need to make the denominator same and then we can do operation right
Yes,
so
ma'am.
very good so now let's start what's in the third worksheet so it is addition and subtraction right we'll start it from tomorrow
Okay, ma'am.
okay we will do it tomorrow so we know the rules we know that it is make the denominator same and then you can apply so there's another you need to remember there's a negative sign outside so then
Yes, ma'am. Then design also. Then,
then it is minus into minus 2 by 3
oh, ma'am,
which
that
is
we have to do it.
that's not change sign yeah
Yes,
obviously yeah, but when the lake is minus 1 multiplied with minus 2 so when same these are multiplied answer is always positive
yes.
okay that you need to remember right and then also this is the second thing you need to remember third thing you need to remember for this is board mass you know what is board mass
Yes, ma'am. Brackets. Oh, ma'am, I don't stand for O. Oh, yeah.
O is basically in this part this is bracket open
Yes, ma'am.
here this bracket open so there is a version you will learn about it later on maybe so it's called pem dash pem dash इसलिए इसमें ये parenthesis we start for parenthesis brackets again yeah parenthesis ठीक है x stand for exponential exponential कहते हैं power e stand for exponent power वो दूसरों की सारे इसमें आते हैं power की so then m dash ये चीजें हैं addition and subtraction so when you learn about more brackets do is bracket open and then d mass okay so these things you need to remember before we start all the questions more clear
Yes, ma'am.
so any question
No.
are you there
Yes, ma'am.
all right